All right, so my followers like to send me videos so that I can do these little give and takes on them. And this video has been the one I've received the most requests on. Saddle up, let's get started. And oh, by the way, my take might be a little different than some of the others you've seen.
Do you want to know one of the saddest realizations I recently had? Was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man.
If you're on social media, unless you've been living under a rock, you've seen this video. And in fact, it's gone viral and made the news. Let's dive in and see what she has to say, shall we?
Who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age. Who is not a conservative?
All right, so basically what she's looking for is the traditional 1950s man. You know, the one that's going to provide and protect. But she doesn't want him to be conservative. She wants him to be liberal. All well and good, but let's continue on.
A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide.
In other words, she wants all those things that feminists like her say they don't need from men because they can take care of themselves.
And obviously, as a liberal woman, I do want to be respected from an independent.
But not independent enough to pay your own way. The assumption by her that men who are conservative somehow don't want strong, independent women. The reality is, it's the exact opposite. They want a woman who can be their partner, their equal, and who can stand on their own 2 feet. But see, feminism doesn't want to recognize that. In fact, they've denied it for decades.
And I do want to have my own autonomy in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker, childbearing role.
That's all well and good, but you say that as if there's something wrong with a woman who wants that traditional role. Interesting.
And most of the men that I've dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative.
Well, color me shocked. You're surprised that the men who do that role tend to be more conservative, as opposed to the male feminists who cater and cower to your every need and whom you reject because, well, in your mind, they're not masculine.
So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But am I asking to have my cake and eat it too?
The short answer is yes, because you see, the men who actually do want to provide and protect and have that traditional role you claim you want are going to reject you. Not because you're liberal, but because you expect them to provide and protect for you while you offer absolutely nothing in return. But I give her credit for her honesty. She's saying what you hear from all women. They want that 1950s guy, but on their terms. And what's he going to get out of it? Absolutely nothing. Let that be a lesson to all you guys who think that cowering down and being the good feminist man is going to get you a relationship. She's not going to date you, let alone marry you. Hell, she doesn't even respect you. She's going to reject you. So I ask you, why in God's name would you want to be with her?